Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, where I'm going to look at Forza Horizon 5 today. Got some new reveals to have a look at, so let's get into it and let's see what the latest information that's been published is all about. Festivals, yeah, it's all about the festivals first off. So what do we got? We've got the Horizon Mexico main stage we know, Apex for road racing we know, and the dirt racing over at Wilds, which we already know. We also got Block Party Radio, XS Pulse and Bass Arena coming back as well, which is all good. But what don't we know? What's new? What are we being shown this week? We've got cross country, we've got PR stunts, and we've got street racing. That's Horizon Baja, Horizon Rush, and Horizon Street Scene. Those are the other festivals, so that brings out your complete list of festival sites within Forza Horizon 5. And what's all this about then? This festival map, this is new. We've not seen this before. So what's all this about? All of this is connected to the Horizon Adventures, the story mode within the game. And that brings me on to the Horizon Adventure. You go around, you open festivals, and you unlock different stuff and you get progression. You've got Welcome to Mexico, you've arrived in style. There's the Wing and a Prayer, which is that showcase remix we saw last time. You got Vocho, which is the legendary car find, which is the Beetle. And the Goliath, yeah, we've got a Goliath, a mega road race around the map. So these are things you can unlock. All this is festival specific. You go to different festivals, you get different stuff. And this is some of the stuff you've got at the main stage. And this also carries over to the Apex Festival and the other sites. This is the one for the Apex up on the screen now. And you've got an expedition, you've got the Colossus back as well. That's a good one. You've got Lucha D. I'm not even going to butcher that one. Too much respect. I'm not going to try and butcher the pronunciation on that, but either way, that's a little story thing that you can get into. So these are what you do when you go to the festivals. You open up, this sort of stuff unlocks. But how do you unlock them? You've got this thing in game called accolades, which as you go along, it's kind of like XP in a way, where you go around, you do different things, and you've got these categories: Welcome to Mexico, Expedition Stories, Playlist, you've got some online stuff, some creative, stunt skills, race, all this stuff. And you unlock this stuff, and you can see a bar at the top that says, earn 600 more accolade points to move up to your next level. And every time you level up, it gives you an opportunity to unlock something new, and it's pretty much like a build your own adventure sort of stuff, where you can pick. It's not necessarily presented in a linear fashion. You sort of pick and choose what you want, different types of racing, different types of stuff at different sites that you've been around and opened. Within each of these, there is small little ones where you go around and you just do little mini challenges. You've got the arrive at the Mexico site, which is that one there. You've got some other stuff there, you get a prize or something. It hasn't really been through this, but this is what you do. You break this down, and this looks quite similar to some of the stuff in Horizon 2 in a way, with the car masteries, but it comes down to accolades, which is sort of like just XP type rewards, which should definitely be interesting. As you go around, you pick up this sort of stuff, like this find location for a radio beacon, photograph a jade statue, reach top of a central ruin, find where Ramiro was landed, and photograph the golden statue. Yes, there is a photo mode in the game, and it looks pretty much the same as it is in Horizon 4, to be fair. There's also some stuff around the Horizon photo challenges as well, which is quite interesting. So you've got this here. This is when you go and finish like an adventure chapter, you get a total of your accolades: Break the Clouds, Architectural Wonder, and all this. And you can see you get 50 accolades for those, and it tells you what you've got and sort of where you need to be for it to move on. And you also get unlock rewards. You've got a back mono here. redeem a prize in the accolade screen. So yeah, if you do certain stuff, you get you get rewards for leveling up. To be honest, it kind of reminds me a bit of Fortnite, which is probably not the best sort of thing, but it does. It sort of reminds me a bit of that when you finish a match, you finish an event, and it all comes up with all the little bits you've done. And then if you're on the battle pass, it tells you what you've just unlocked, and that looks like that sort of thing. But car list, yeah, loads of cars have been announced, loads of them. And I'm not even going to put these in the description here because they don't copy and paste too well because they're all in a table. These have been announced over the past few days on Twitter, on Instagram, on the social media channels. And there's this big list now, and I've got this. This is a screenshot up on the Lost Phoenix Gaming website, up on my blog. I'll put a link to it, and this has got all the cars currently confirmed as of today, as of the 7th of September, because it's a nightmare just to paste it into here. When you go into game, you've got the car collection. Yeah, it looks a bit different from Ford, doesn't it? And you can buy cars straight from here, and they're like trading cards. You sort of turn them over. And the interesting thing is, you can buy all of these cars from these manufacturers, and once you complete all manufacturer purchases, i.e. you have all Porsches, or you have all Lamborghinis, or you have all Moslers, there's only one Mosler, but the point stands, you complete your collection of a particular manufacturer, you get a reward at the end of it. It might be a Forza Edition car because there are no PO cars in this time. There are Forza Edition cars. You might get one of them. You might get some XP. You might get something else which we haven't sort of been told about yet. But that's quite interesting. And it does look like a pretty decent way to buy cars. And the most interesting part of it, in my opinion, is you can buy pretty much with one button press. You can just go in, press Y on the controller, and you don't have this stuff, from what I can tell. We have to go through, try and pick a design for it, pick a paint job, and wait for all the crap. It just turns over, and you own the car. You're also able to get cars from barn finds. Yes, Erin, this is a picture from Horizon 4 before anyone says anything. They are in the game, barn finds, same sort of thing as before. A few different ways to get the notifications, though, through the adventure side. And the interesting thing is, you go in, you get cars out of barn finds, you can actually put cars back in. Because apparently this is how the gifting system's going to work. You can paint a car, tune it, do what you want, stick it back in an empty barn once you've unlocked the barn. Once you've unlocked the official barn find, and you can somehow leave it there for another player to go and get. I don't know if this is going to be targeted or whether it's just there and whoever finds it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But apparently that's how the barn find system is going to integrate with the gifting system. So that should definitely be an interesting one. Next up, wheel and pedal. Yeah, there's a few people out there who play Forza with a wheel and pedal. You know, proper racing rigs and stuff, you know. Looks actually quite interesting, looks quite fun. And there's going to be a lot more control for wheel and pedal players in Horizon 5. You can change different settings. You've got the force feedback stuff. You've got how the road feels normally and how the off-road feels. You can scale it. You can change a lot of stuff around to give you a more sim-like feel to the racing within Horizon. So that should definitely be a win for those who do play on the wheel and pedal. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And find that quite interesting. Horizon Life, yeah. The big multiplayer doodah, right? Yeah, that's it, the Horizon Life. And the thing about Horizon Life is it's basically about 72 players, including yourself, on a regional server, because you've got servers all around the world. And it's all on regional servers, so you sort of play with other racers and all this, and you can just basically interact in the world. You get into a live event, such as the trial or ranked or anything like this, you end up going onto a central server. And This is basically going to be the default for Horizon 5. You're not going to have regional servers. Everybody in the world currently playing Forza Horizon 5 will be connecting to the same server. I don't know where this will be. I just really do not hope it's in America. I really hope that there's something they should be able to do around sort of like the network delivery and stuff like this. I don't know, but it's got to be something, because if this is based in America, we're going to have these sort of issues. You've got these Tornado stuff. That's bad enough. That's pretty bad when you can't connect. But if you've ever been on trial, if you've ever been on the trial events or ranked events and people are teleporting and rubber banding and jittering and just generally all over the place, then this is because of network connection, because you're connecting to one server in America and everybody's connection is different. The further away you are, the higher your ping, the higher your latency, the more jittery and rubber bandy you're going to look to other people. And now you've got all of Horizon Live in one place doing this stuff. I just really hope that they have done a proper overhaul on these servers, although it still doesn't fix the issue of latency and network ping and all this stuff that can cause issues. You know, this is the unavoidable elements when it comes to computer networking over a large distance, particularly if you're trying to do it in real time. You know what? I'm actually worried about this. The other stuff's really cool, and this is sort of really cool if it works. But I am genuinely worried about this. So hopefully it's misplaced. I really do hope it's misplaced. Come on, guys, prove me wrong. But I am kind of worried about this. Anyway, moving on. The demo. Yeah, the demo. Everybody wants a demo. Nobody's getting it. We're not getting it. We've been told, no demo, not a bloody chance. Because the game is about 2 months away at this point. They're still working on it. And we haven't really had much in the way of demos for first party releases because Game Pass exists. Everybody is being pushed to get Game Pass. And the game comes out, you just get it on day one, which is fantastic. I love Game Pass. Greatest thing Microsoft have ever done, I think. But the thing is, it's killed demos because you don't need demos anymore. You do not need demos for first-party games because everybody is being pushed to get a subscription service which gives it to you on day one. So they're not putting demos out as a thing for that. So now there's no demos, which is kind of annoyed me in some respects, but I sort of expected it because of the Game Pass, because of short time before release and all this other stuff. But anyway, that's that. That's what we've seen today. We've seen some really cool stuff. We've seen some kind of worrying stuff. We've had the demo confirmed as being a big no-no. So on that great disappointment, I'd like to say thank you for watching, take it easy and happy driving.